What's up, gamers? We are about to get started, but I gotta go plug in my Switch, make sure Tater shuts off my lap. Sorry, buddy. And then I'll see you all soon. Sound good? Oh, Tater, your cat hair is going in everything. Anyway, see you soon. People like saying Grace in chat, so I made it a button. Grace? Grace? Who's the frog? That's the frog detective. Big Larry. La la la. 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 You know what I mean? Friday. Do 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 do. Be do do do. Hello. Welcome to my live stream. Be do do do. My name is Abby Russell, and I'm about to play some Hitman number 1. Big Larry. La la la. Big Larry. La la la. What's up, gamers? Oh, I forgot my controller. Just wait. La la la. Big Larry. La la la. Okay, I'm back with my controller and Tater Tot. Max Daisy says, I'm so excited for more Unhinged Mario Kart shenanigans. Last streak was so good. Thank you. I also had a lot of fun last stream. I really love these Mario Kart streams, and I love doing them with Matt. My camera is off. Ooh, Jordan.
I want to join, but I just started a new crochet project and am buried under 8 skeins of yarn. Yarn.
Oh, yarn. Well, that sounds more fun. I want to get back to crocheting. I want to crochet brain square blanket. I also have seen fun crocheted sweaters that I want to do. I have a lifetime career of crocheting where I do it once every 5 years and really enjoy it when I do it. But my favorite thing about crocheting is that you'll spend $350 on yarn to make a blanket that's worse than one you could get for $12 at Target. And that's what makes it fun. And it also takes a year and a half, for me at least. Anyway, I do like crocheting. Alright, well, shall we get started? Oh, there's my other glasses. I was looking for my dark glasses, but I do swapsies. Really want to learn to crochet, but you're lazy. Well, the fun thing about crocheting is, I feel like it's a lazy person's knitting. I find personally knitting very hard. I know how to knit too. I learned like the European way of knitting, so you don't like wrap the thing around with the other hand, it's all in one hand and it's faster. But my knits are always way too tight. Anyway, oh, there's me. Hello, I'm here. I have my controller. I have Tater Tot, who's lying very comfortably, so I won't move him. I also have leftover mac and cheese, very orange looking, water, and a can of Coke. Really just coming in the most chaotic. And I'm gonna bring Matt in. Hello.
Hello, Abby.
You're live.
I'm so happy to be live, and I got fourth billing behind mac and cheese, a can of Coke, water.
Yeah, me too. I'm happy for you, Matt.
Yeah, fourth on the
Oopsies.
call sheet.
Pretty good, honestly. I'm just opening up the game now. Are you so excited for Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, as I like to call it?
Ooh, I am unreasonably excited about it. I think
No
about it every
spoilers in
second of
chat.
every day. Yeah, oh my god, I will destroy you if you put spoilers anywhere.
Yeah, everyone be nice. Um, anyway, we're talking about crocheting and knitting. Do you have any experience with either?
I tried to learn to knit. My grandmother tried to teach me many, many, many years ago, about 20 years ago before she passed, and I just didn't have the brain or hands for it. Which is fine, but I really did want to learn. It feels nice to be able to make something useful for yourself. I can make a lot of cool things with my
Yeah.
hands, but none of them are as pragmatic as mittens or a
Crocheting
sweater.
is just counting, but you get a cool hat after.
Well said, Jestful Mongoose. Matt, I don't think you heard it, so it just seemed like I just completely dropped what you were saying to unsupport it completely. But Justful Mongoose says crocheting is just counting. You get a cool hat after. I will say I was a freeform crocheter, didn't count shit, and that's why my stuff was not very good. But anyway, thank you, Justful Mongoose, and I agree, Matt. I think it's very fun. That's something I like about pottery too, is being like, I made this mug and I use it every day. Like my favorite, absolute favorite thing I made in pottery is this little coffee cup that I would get up and show you, but Tater Tot's on my lap, so I won't.
Oh.
But yours, I have some of your art hanging on my wall. It's nice to have a little painting.
Ooh. I do like
Ooh.
Ooh, I do like that I can make a little thing. I'm very proud of the artwork that I can make, but man, it'd be nice if it was like a shelter or
Yeah.
something that could help me in the winter, the harsh, harsh Canadian winters. I
That
guess I
would
could
be.
staple a bunch of paintings together and make some sort of shitty armor for
Yeah.
myself.
Or burn them.
Whoa. All right. Feels a little oppressive, but I think I understand.
Get all those fun oil fumes. Probably a thing, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, all the oil fumes from the
From your
non-oil paints that I
wash.
use. Abby, here in the rules, I don't know if you have the game up yet,
Okay,
but
I do.
in the rules for B-Day King's Oki, I've never made a tournament before,
Hmm.
but there's a thing that says every fourth match and then has a bunch of little people beside it. Does anyone know what that
I think
means?
that's when they swap them. So that is the thing that puts us in different rooms. But I think the alternative is if you don't do that, I'll create another tournament. But I think if you don't do that, then I think that one person could be alone in a room potentially forever.
Okay. I
So
was very curious if that was the thing that kept splitting us
I'm
up.
gonna create a fresh tournament. Create. Oh, I have to delete some first. How do I delete? Let's delete. Let Abby win cup. Why? We.
That rule is no longer active.
Nope, it is. It's just we're gonna have a new one.
Well,
Also, I forgot to take my allergy medicine one day this weekend, and my eyes immediately swelled up like a balloon, and it's taking 4 days for them to go back down again, and they are so itchy.
I
I
am so sorry.
just looked at myself and my thing, and I'm like, I look like I've been crying, but really, it's just allergies, I swear.
I did say some pretty harsh stuff to you before stream started, so that
Yeah,
might also be
it
contributing.
hurt. Tater, this is kind of hurting my knees. Okay, sorry, buddy.
Oh.
Still sit on me. Just let me adjust. Okay, go back. Go back to my lap, buddy. You can do it. I have to pick.
Ooh, I'm hearing some purrs.
Oh yeah, he's right up on the mic. Okay. I'm gonna go to the. Might as well just go to gameplay. Show y'all what I'm doing. Okay, I'm making a tournament. We're gonna call this one. So we have Yoshi's Onki. Everything. Boss. Yoshi.
Everything Yoshi.
Everything Yoshi. Confirm. Everything Yoshi. Okay. So 150cc. No teams. Normal objects. Although we could do fun, crazy objects.
Oh, we could go wild
We're
with
gonna
it?
do it. No computers.
Yeah.
Every vehicle. With driving assist, yes. Dates and hours. Every day.
All day, every day.
Yeah.
24/7 tournament.
At midnight, 00, and ends 11. That's gonna be all day, right?
Does most of the world use military time, as we call it?
I think maybe.
I get the impression that a lot of places other than North America use military time.
Yeah.
And then we use the 12-hour.
Okay, we're gonna do no limit on courses.
No limits.
Do not change the group.
Please.
So we'll see if that fixes it. If you're alone in a room forever, sorry. I'm doing
Just
what I
try
can.
rejoining if you're alone.
This is the code. Can we get it in the chat mods? I'm also gonna eat my mac and cheese while we do this because I didn't eat yet today. And I know this is gross mac and cheese, but shut the fuck up, okay?
All right.
Right.
Put this code in here.
This is not a friend code. This is a tournament code. Everything Yoshi. Gotta be Yoshi.
You gotta be Yoshi or Yoshi adjacent, and if you're not, you gotta explain what's up with yourself.
Yes, you have to, and your cart should match your Yoshi. It's a fun rule I like to keep.
I'm gonna join everything Yoshi.
Ooh, my partner's making me another batch of mac and cheese. Nice. I love mac and cheese. Great. I'll do Lake Boo. Why not?
Another batch of mac and cheese. Wow, wow, wow.
Well, that's not me. That's somebody else. Matt,
I
how's
know.
your
I'm
chili
seeing it in
been?
the chat. Chili's been good. I did just make another big thing of food today. A nice rice dish that I've separated into many small dishes. I'm trying to get into the spirit of meal prep. Oh crap! I have to select a thing. Okay. Yeah, it has been good. Summertime feels right for chili, so I am gonna make some more chili soon. I don't know why I never crave it in the winter months, but I really crave it a lot in the summertime.
Oh, I love it in the winter. So warm and cozy.
In the winter, I always veer toward like a stew, a nice hearty stew.
Okay, would you say chili is a soup?
Wow. I don't know if I'm ready to have this conversation. I think it is a soup.
Wow.
Because you could very reasonably call it like a bean soup.
I feel like it's not liquidy enough for soup. But I think it's soup adjacent. It does have broth in it. At least mine does.
You do with broth. Interesting.
What do you do? Isn't that any broth?
Mine's mostly sauces, various types of sauce, or the saucified remnants of other things like crushed tomatoes, etc.
It's mostly like crushed tomatoes with chili, and they have like tomato paste and whatnot. But there's definitely some broth to liquid it out, so it's not just like paste, you know?
Ooh.
That's flavor.
The ratio is very important, although I feel like chili more than soup or stew can be quite variable on that front.
Oh, sure.
I think there's a ton of wiggle room, mostly because people put such a variety of things in their chili.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
Oh, don't hurt me.
Chili.
Oh, no.
Chili. You know what? Ooh, next time I make chili, I want to make corn dogs with it, because chili corn dogs sound fucking awesome. I also think I want to make some good mac and cheese with it. I think chili plus mac and cheese is a delicious combination.
Chili mac and cheese is incredible.
Yes.
Chili fries, another one of my favorites. I get so excited when I make chili because you can add it to so much stuff. That had nothing to do with what you did. It's a coincidence. I got scared by a ghost.
People are saying chili is a stew, which I see.
Sure, you can make an argument either way, I think.
Yeah. My thing is, I guess if it's not a stew, what is it? But I guess, do we have to categorize all foods by wet or dry? I don't think so.
I don't think so
what's
either.
oatmeal?
And I think
I wouldn't
a lot
call
of
that
people
a
would
soup.
say, like, chili is a chili. Like, it's its own thing.
Oh, sure. I guess there are different types of chili.
Yeah. Daily Bean, if you could just slow down real quick for me. No. Congratulations. Oh,
That feels good.
my God.
What happened? Are you okay?
An absolutely rude finish by Daily Bean.
Ooh, what happened? What happened? Tell me more.
Got
Tell me
hit by
more.
2 green shells right at the end.
Ooh,
OMG,
that's
that felt amazing. Well,
good work, Daily Bean.
Matt will remember this.
What kind of food would Birdo be? Yoshi food.
Whoa.
Are other people in here? Is it doing the room thing where people are just in separate rooms forever?
Yeah,
wanna
are people
know.
trying to join right now?
People are gonna be like, nope, we don't want to play with you.
That really hurts.
Yes. Yeah, I'm still housing this mac and cheese.
I heard mac and cheese.
That's cool. That's all you needed to know.
Were there any other words in that
Nah.
gross mumble? 1 point. I don't know about
Embarrassing
this.
for you.
Italy de America.
Oh. I was like, what are you saying?
It's your second language, of course.
Wait. Oh,
Oh, man, I've lost my mojo, I think.
wow. It's because you're so excited about Zelda that you can't concentrate on any other
Yeah.
Nintendo property.
I've been playing so much Breath of the Wild lately, I feel like all of my button usage is twisted now.
Oh,
I'm trying
yeah.
to press X to jump.
Breath of the Wild's not. The controls, they're hell.
They should let you, and might be a controversial opinion, just let you change the controls if you want to,
I think that's a great
as an
opinion.
option. That
I
would be
also-
pretty cool.
I agree. I also just think they should have them be normaler, you know? There's no reason to
Sure.
get so creative with something that already is working well.
Try telling that to Nintendo. That's like their whole thing, I think.
They like being different. They're that girl that's like, I'm not like other girls. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
different.
they're
You jump with
Nintendo's a true pick-me girl,
Yeah, I'm
for
different.
absolute certain.
Is Pick Me Girl an anime thing? What is that?
I think it's a social construct thing. Now, I'm not too well versed on it, but I've heard it online.
Okay. Internet, do your thing. What's a Pick Me Girl?
Internet, do your thing.
Oh, this course is so fun.
I am very unfamiliar with this one.
I'm having a blast. Same here, but it's lovely. Whee! Okay.
I like that there's always someone present from Mario Kart TV. There's always like camera vans.
Oh yeah. It's a big money-making thing in the Mario Kingdom. Toad, what's the Toad Kingdom?
The Mushroom Kingdom?
Mushroom Kingdom. I was like, there's a name for this that I am fully forgetting.
But I'll tell you, Mario does have a kingdom.
What?
It once got taken over by Wario in the game Super Mario
a
Land 2.
king?
Kind of. He has his own castle.
What the fuck?
Yeah, one of the
not
zones
right.
has a giant Mario statue in it.
Okay. Max Daisy says, Pick Me Girl is a girl who puts down other girls to gain more favor with men. Gotcha. This is a trope, of course.
Yes, of
One
course.
final bite of mac and cheese. Yeah, that's definitely Nintendo. Ooh, more friends are here.
Oh, look at these friends.
Some of them are freaky.
Yeah,
The
I'm
guy
seeing
with
the
the
double
mustache.
face.
Just kidding. Oh, that's a double face.
Mustaches
Oh,
are
I
a little
see
freaky.
it. It's weird to grow hair on your face. I can't imagine. I want to. I want to have mutton chops. I also think I would honestly look really good with a little mustache.
Oh. I'm just silently picturing it.
There was a really nice filter on Instagram that gave me a little mustache, and I really liked it. I was like, wow, I wish this could be me.
I know that you do like to go for the facial hair options in character creators.
Yeah. Let my lady have mutton chops. I think it's fun. Oopsies. Alright, well, I did something cool. Pretend like I did that on purpose.
Chat, tell me what happened.
I took the roundabout. I really made a wild choice on that one, but that's okay. Just the scenic tour, you know?
Absolutely.
Okay, whoever's playing as Peach, how is Peach Yoshi? Same with Rosalina.
Yeah. Answer for your crimes.
Yeah!
We were on a tight ship here.
Woo! Oh, baby Peach. Baby Peach is Yoshi without explanation. Say no more. Actually, I think it's baby Rosalina.
Definitely
really.
baby something.
Some sort of babe. Oh, why do they let this dog in the park? By dog, I mean chain chomp. Alright, everybody calm down and let me win.
Oh no.
Daily Bean, coming for your ass. Oh yeah! Okay, here we go. Are we liking the chaotic item?
Competitive spirit.
I need
when
to
you're getting
drop.
close to me. Yeah.
Oopsies.
I don't want you to get ahead of me.
Farts. Okay, well, good news. I'm doing that just for you.
The items work well for me. He's... Oh no. Oh no!
Oh, okay. Yes. Oh, God. Oh, wow. That was close.
Oh, the dog is loose.
Dude, they gotta change the laws in the UK. These dogs, this can't be happening. Shit, don't drift.
Oh, frick.
Oh, good. You drifted into a wall or something. Just as the queen would have wanted. This one's hard. I can't figure out where I'm supposed to be going half the time.
Yeah, it's really tough until I'm like actually running into one of the turnaround signs.
Fuck you, Daily Bean. Oh my god. I blame you for that.
Oh.
That's fine. Oh, I'm in freaking like last place now. Jesus.
Keep it up, everyone. Our plan is almost to fruition. Oh no! Daily Bean, what is it with you and green shells?
Daily Bean has got the arm.
Are you working for the green shell lobby? Deep in the pocket of green shell? Oh, come on. There's nothing super about these Mario Karts.
Ooh. Okay, you know what? Alright, top 3, I'll take it. Fine.
They invented a 4th place? I don't like this. Glad to see people getting in, though. Let us know if you ever can't get in. So far, it's working out in our favor.
Shelling
Just like
for
that
Big
bank error
Koopa.
when I played Monopoly.
Wow. I wish those actually worked in real life, but I'm pretty sure if there's a bank error, all that happens is they take the money out later and then you're really screwed. Also...
Yeah, if you like hide it, I think you can be charged.
Yeah. Line Bite, thank you for cheering. Although, I think I've definitely heard stuff where, like, deposits were made incorrectly and then it's like, this isn't my account, you can't do shit about this. I also know, and I think this is a good law, if you are if like your employer mispays you more money, they can't take it back later. It's like you just keep that extra money.
Really?
I think some employers in other states might be different, but I think in California that's how that works.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, only Canadian, yet again. Is baby Rosalina wearing makeup?
Probably. She's a little freak.
One of those
she's
stage
Yoshi.
babies?
Yeah. Oh, God. Or Elvira. There's a funny gag in Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, with a baby. And I'll say no more to spoil it for people.
Thank you.
Oh, God. I wasn't paying attention. Let's blame it on that. Daily Bean?
Thank you. We really got it out for Daily Bean today.
Daily Bean's too good at kicking my ass. Here we go. Oh, oh, oh!
Cool sounds.
Oh, here's a ghost.
Oh god.
Oh, look at that moon. Yeah, having to pay money back to your employer, I think, is fucked up. I think if they make a mistake, that's on them, and it's not your responsibility to pay it back.
Strongly agree.
I don't know where your friend was, but I know somebody in California who the employer fucked up, and I'm pretty sure it was like, we can't do anything about this, we keep the money.
Ooh. Crap. Fart.
Well said.
Everyone needs to just calm down.
Alright.
Come on. That's not supposed to happen to me.
Boom. Oh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Price is intense.
Yeah, for real.
I'm liking the chaotic items for it, though. I think it's fun.
We've got some real ringers in on this one.
I know. Yoshi's. Don't mess around. Thank you for the other folks for changing to a Yoshi. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, let's do... I know which one I'm choosing, but anyone can choose anything. Ooh, we have another me here. Black Salute says, love the Grace Train lower thirds. That is thanks to my mod Vegeta. Very talented, very exciting. Drive after you. You can drive hella bad, that's fine with me.
Ooh, your Discord is crackling for me now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
hear
I
me
haven't had this
okay?
problem in a long time.
Oh, no. Well,
I can still understand you, though, as long as it's fine for the stream.
yeah. I would reset my little modem thing, but I'd have to stop the stream for that. And I don't want to do that. I would say if you have a Yoshi bike, the person on the Yoshi bike, you still have to argue that they're a Yoshi. Or that the bike is actually Yoshi and they're somehow riding the person on the back. I don't know, I like your thinking. I say if you have a Yoshi bike, I'll be okay with it, but I'd like still the rider and the bike to match. SM Brothers, thank you for subscribing. I really wanted to work out how to say your username. Daily Bean.
Oh.
Sorry.
Wow.
I did a real dick move to Daily Bean, but you know what? It was fun for me, so I'm
It
sticking with
happened
it.
right in front of me. It was very brutal.
Yeah. Nice. No. Is SM Brothers Smash Brothers? Or...
Sadomasochism, brothers.
That's what I was gonna ask. I didn't actually know what that stood for. I was thinking
You're welcome.
like sex and masturbation.
Wow, a 2-for-1 special.
Ooh, I think
Those
it's
two usually live so far apart from each other.
Sweden. Is that Norway or Sweden? The blue with the yellow stripe. Like yellow cross. Sideways cross.
Oof.
Oh, I see.
As
SM
a-
Brothers is like a whole thing. Wow.
As a fan and watcher of the upcoming Eurovision finals, I should know
Ooh.
this, but I don't, sadly.
I've never watched Eurovision, but I've enjoyed everyone else's excitement about it when it happens. And then just getting the highlight songs once it's over.
That's smart. This week is the week.
Yeah.
This day is the day. Semifinals.
Okay. Whew.
The day, Thursday, and Saturday.
Whee! Oopsies. That was hurtful. Oh, wow.
Don't.
I feel like I really fucked over Daily Bean when I did that thing earlier. Daily Bean, I want you to win now. Okay. Whee! Whee!
Oh my gosh.
That was hard.
I still managed to snag that second. That was brutal. We got some real players playing today. And I will have my revenge.
Wow.
Oh yes.
Oh god, I was scared. I'm scared.
In this life or the next.
Matt, I have a question for you, the Mario expert. Or, I mean, Zelda expert.
Sure.
When Zelda drops, if I were to purchase it digitally, would I be able to play it at 9 p.m. on Thursday, which is midnight on East Coast? Right?
This
You know
is
what I
the
mean?
question everyone is asking.
So we don't know.
And it is, Nintendo is brutally unclear, and they always will be. I've been trying so hard to remember past game releases, and I can't remember any of them. I am right now going off the information that it will be midnight Eastern Standard Time. So I'm going to say 1 a.m. my time, 9 p.m. West Coast. But honestly, who the frig knows? I feel like Animal Crossing was released at like noon my time.
That makes sense.
So it's kind of anyone's game.
Okay, well, we'll see. But yeah,
I'll be up at midnight on Thursday, just
great.
in case.
That seems like you. I'm gonna keep my fingies on the pulse and maybe just play it when I play it, realistically. But people are asking how to join the Discord. You have to go through your Discord settings if you are a subscriber or a Patreon. You should be able to update your settings. You have to like link your Twitch to the Discord. But should be directions if you go to !Discord, and then I believe those two will help you out if you can't figure it out. Anyway, thank you for the info, Matt, and I would like to play it as soon as possible.
It's gonna be so good.
What if it's bad, Matt? Have you thought about that?
It won't be. It won't be.
Okay.
Guaranteed. Well, I can't speak for every single person. People want a lot of different things out of video games. For me, it's going to be perfect. I'm really excited.
Oh, Triforce Vigor is taking Friday off just to play. That rules.
Yes, I know several people at several companies who have said Friday is a mental health day, company-wide, which is very fun.
Company full of nerds. That's awesome. But I feel like there hasn't been like a big game release that so many people have been excited for in a while, so I'm also pretty excited.
Yeah, it's nice to be a part of a thing, you know?
Yeah, like what was the last big one of these?
Ooh,
Breath of the Wild?
great. Probably Breath of the Wild, 2017? No, I'm sure there's been something else.
No.
I mean,
Animal Crossing, which was a billion years ago, but that was
as far as
definitely a big
Nintendo
one.
games go, yeah, definitely. I feel like Elden Ring was a huge
Elden Ring probably was, yeah. That was
a huge
definitely
moment.
one.
But it also wasn't like as upfront explosive. I feel like Elden Ring also got some really good word of mouth.
Yeah.
Whereas like, it's a Zelda game. Like people are talking about this now and forever. They are getting excited well ahead of release.
Very true. Very true. I mean, the thing that's crazy is there are people still playing Breath of the Wild. So I think that's also why this one is such a big thing, you know?
It's also true. I was playing it this very day. And if you're currently employing me, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Using the game to bond with your 8-year-old daughter, but also as an excuse to just play video games. Nice. Excited for you on both accounts. I freaking hate Dojo Ninja.
Messed up.
It's annoying. I don't like it.
I am going to restart my Discord real quick and see if it helps
do I
the
sound like
clicking
shit?
sound.
I can also do
You
it.
do, but like, as long as I don't sound bad, it should be fine. But it's, I just want to see
my
if it does it
connection
for
is
me.
good, I will say.
Yeah.
Matt's gone. Just checking. I got some kind of text package. I wonder what it is. I don't think I ordered much. Let's look. Oh, Matt's back.
Matt's back. And better than ever.
Matt, how are you?
I am well. How have you been since we last spoke? I've missed you terribly.
Same here. It's been tough. I've had no one to talk about the new Zelda with. I checked one text for a package that's coming that I don't know what it is. I haven't ordered anything. I have an idea of what it might be.
Is it a Tushy system for your
No,
toilet?
I need to finish filling that out. I, to be honest, haven't gone back to it. I was going to do that later today. I'm glad we brought up Tushy again. But I want that Tushy machine.
We all want that Tushy machine.
I want it. I want something that'll spray water on my butt.
Yes. Oh, SM Bros, leave some for the rest of us. Oh, come on.
That was fun to watch.
Ooh, thanks for putting me on the secret. Put me right on the shortcut.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Ah! Oh god. Oh goodness. Alright, time to bounce back, Abby. I wish they put the Donkey Kong level from Double Dash in this game. I think that's a good one.
Ooh, I don't remember that
Loved
one.
that one. Had the big cannon. Like a big
Oh,
movie part in the
yeah,
middle.
yeah. Yes.
Woo! Oh,
a good one.
Holly Joe. Or oh no, Holly Joe. Thank you for subscribing. Sorry, Matt. Didn't mean to cut you off.
We'll make it through this. All right. Oh my god. Okay. I hate. I'm getting a lot of green shell trauma this
Good.
round.
Piranha plane's coming for your ass.
Of course. Get out of my freaking way! Stop laughing at my struggle.
Never!
That's fair. I do appreciate you throwing those behind
I can't see anyone in front. I gotta maximize my efforts.
your cruelty.
Yes.
I get it.
Freaking baby Rosalind.
Oh, piranha plants are the worst. Oh, beep, bop, beep.
I'll take it. I'll take what I can get.
Okay. I love to be in 5th place and get hit by the blue shell. What is this? What is this humiliation tour I'm on right now?
Wow,
I
Matt.
don't love it.
Feels weird for you, huh?
Fallen from grace. I don't understand it.
Yeah. Too busy thinking about freaking Zelda. I could do any of these.
Look at all these scoundrels.
Wow. Okay, not switching rooms does seem to be helping, so I'm glad for that.
Yeah.
Wow, that one me has some large eyes. Right in my soul. People love talking to this two-faced me.
I'm a fan.
Mostly same. Oh, ground left and came back. Power move.
Whoa. Weird flex.
I'm pooped, Matt.
Well, you should get a tushy then.
Well said. Oh my gosh. Yes. We're gonna need to finish that.
Maybe I
Oh,
should
it's
apply.
Sweden. Matt, if you get it and I don't, I will cry through my butt with poop.
Weird.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good clean race, everybody. Oh, they changed cart type. That's something.
What do you mean?
The person who like left and then came right back.
Oh.
They switched to a bike.
Wow.
I always feel less bad when I realize I'm losing to someone who thinks strategically about this game.
Oh, it's like actually putting an effort.
It's like actually invested in just like not, having a dumb conversation over some Mario Kart.
Yeah, that's the thing is we could be like, whatever, we don't fucking care. We're not even fucking trying, even though really we're trying
Exactly.
really hard. You know what I mean? But
Oh
like,
my god,
really, like,
I'm literally crying right now. If you can see my face, it is covered in mascara.
what? That is a very funny trope. I don't think I've ever cried and had mascara run. It's fun though.
You gotta try it out.
I haven't lived until you've cried black ink.
Exactly. It's really fun to do that and then show up at a party.
Be like, hey guys, I feel really
Hey,
good. I'm so
Yeah.
excited to be here. Sorry I was late. I just got stuck in traffic. Certainly wasn't crying in the Arby's parking lot before this.
To deal with something really quick.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway.
Why are my
Happy
hands covered in blood?
birthday!
Don't worry about it. Yeah, happy baptism.
Yeah. Oh god. Matt, what's the coolest place you've ever been to? I'm not
The
gonna be more
coolest place
specific
I've ever
than
been
that in
to?
my question. Yeah.
Really tough to answer. I've been to a few places, not as many as most, but more than few. I would say Los Angeles was one of the cooler trips, but it was mostly because of how good the trip was in terms of friendship and frivolity. In terms of places that were outside of my usual purview, Scotland was a huge one for me. That was very cool to visit.
Sounds cool.
I especially loved getting there, taking the train up and,
Yeah.
seeing the sights and stuff. So yeah, there you go. How about you? Coolest place ever.
Coolest place ever. I did really love Japan. That trip was awesome. Big fan.
Would love to go.
So I'm gonna say that. I like Japan.
There you go. What's your favorite thing about Japan?
I mean, it was just a great trip overall. I also really, I mean, I loved the sumo wrestling. That was really fun.
Ooh,
It instilled in me a
yeah.
love of sumo. But I don't know. I mean, it was just like such a good overall trip where I feel like we got to see a bunch of cool stuff. I ate a lot of great food. I took a lot of cool pictures. One of the best parts, it wasn't the most fun part, obviously, but one of the best parts of the trip was going to Hiroshima and seeing the Memorial Museum.
Sure.
That was really incredible. That was definitely like a life-changing thing to do, I think.
Yeah, it sounds like a very powerful experience.
Yeah, absolutely. It was really cool. It's also, I think, you know, we took a train there, but it wasn't like... We went there to see, like, the Memorial Museum. And, I mean, Hiroshima a bit as well. But, like, I'm really glad we took the time to go over there. I don't know if a lot of people do it, but I think as an American especially, I was really glad for it.
Man. Yeah, I think a lot of people who go to Japan rarely stray from Tokyo. For understandable reasons. I mean, it's the most English-friendly place.
And, you know, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, it's good to venture out.
Hiroshima, it also was cool because it did feel like, well, here's just like a different city in Japan, which is a little more how people live, too. You know what I mean?
Yes, totally.
Which I think is always fun. Unfailing Hacked. How am I doing? Doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. Coolest place to visit is Antarctica. It's the coldest. Well said, Triforce Sticker. I have been to Alaska a number of times, although I never went during the winter. I do kind of wish I did. It seems fun. I also would love to see the Iditarod, which is the dog racing.
Yeah, of course. Any chance to see a lot of cool dogs, you know? They so rarely congregate in one place.
That's so true.
Notoriously not pack animals.
People in chat, what's the coolest place you've ever been? Could be a country, could be a bar, could just be one specific location. Up to you. World is your oyster, and hopefully mine is a cool place I can go to.
Ooh.
When you went
some
to
ideas
LA,
for travels?
I mean, sure, I always like ideas for travels. What was, like, favorite part of LA? Do you recall? Any specific locations I should visit?
Ooh. It's hard to give advice on that front because what I love the most in a trip, what I value the most, is people showing me things that they really like.
Yeah.
And so I was very much like sitting in the backs of a lot of cars, going from place to place. Going to like, let me think.
While you're thinking, Stonehenge was put in chat. That seems like a fun one.
Whoa. Is Stonehenge as impressive in real life?
I feel like it would seem small, and it's around a bunch of, like, nothing.
It's
But
like right
I'm
off
sure
the
it's still
road
very
and in a
cool.
field. I'm sure.
We're not trying to dunk on your thing, really subsumed.
No, God, I would
I'm
love
gonna
to go
grab
to
a sweater. I'll
Stonehenge.
be right back.
I just think a lot of places, when you see them on television or like on a screen, they always feel like they're going to be smaller in real life. Except probably the Grand Canyon, which I heard is actually quite big. So
Mall of America.
that's a place I've always wanted to
before
go.
Nick took over the amusement park. Also, if you're talking, I'm sorry, I don't have my headphones on. Were you talking?
I was, but that's okay.
What were you saying?
I was talking about the Grand Canyon and how probably that's pretty impressive to look at in real life.
Yeah, I've flown over it, but I've never actually been. I would love to go.
Same.
I've been to a Mall of America after Nickelodeon took it over. But I remember enjoying it, and I went alone. Then I rode, I think, a Nickelodeon ride. And it was fun, but also it was just an amusement park inside of a mall.
Where is the Mall of America? Midwest?
Minnesota.
Ah.
I'm pretty sure. I found it to be fun. I was glad I went. Like, I found my trip to Minnesota overall a little anticlimactic. Everyone really talked up Minneapolis, and I'm like,
Really?
it's the Midwest. People fucking love Minneapolis, and I'm sure it's a pleasant place to live,
Sure.
but it's still the fucking Midwest. Like, that doesn't take away that it's the suburbs. Personality-less and boring. Sorry. I say it like I see it.
Wowzers. What is a place that is as far the opposite of what you just said as possible?
Like,
Just so I can get a gauge of your brain.
like something that's cool or something that's not like
The opposite of
boring and suburban.
suburbs, boring, blah, blah,
I
blah.
think that New York probably would be. I think, Paris. I think a major city that has culture and not just a bunch of like breweries that are. I just find Minnesota and a lot of that kind of stuff, like similar other Midwest stuff, like Denver. They're pretty cities, but I think that they don't have any grit or personality, personally.
Right, personality.
Or I guess maybe the personality is just not interesting to me.
I guess, yeah, it's
London
whatever you find
interesting?
appealing in a place.
Sure.
I think a lot of attractions never struck me as interesting, like a lot of museums and stuff. I think it's good that there's places of culture, obviously,
Sure.
but if it's just the point to go to look at a bunch of things, I never in a million years want to do that.
I love museums.
Pastoral beauty
I love
for me
learning,
trumps
I
a
love
lot of
art.
I also love those things, but it doesn't have anything to do with the city.
Yeah, fair. No, I mean, I would say that there have been cool museum experiences, and I like going to museums, but it's not like the biggest draw of me for a city.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would say Chicago is in the Midwest, but feels like it has more grit and personality than any other place in the Midwest. Still feels kind of Midwestern, It's only taking you so far away from the suburbs, but...
I wonder quite often if I went to New York now, because I haven't been. It's one of the last places in America that is like a place that I haven't been to. I wonder now if it would actually live up because of the almost 40 years of culture and it being on TV shows and people talking about it incessantly. I wonder if it would actually live up to any of that stuff, or if I would need to be in my 20s or my teens in order to be like, oh my God, New York City. Like, would it play to me now as like an almost 40-year-old who's like, I've already seen a bunch of stuff?
I think that New York is pretty cool. I think living there is also like a whole other experience.
Sure.
I think that it also depends on what you like. I mean, I think New York can also be polarizing because it's very crowded.
Yeah.
But you can do basically anything there. And I think there's just a lot of cool stuff there.
What if I hate crowds and I hate to walk anywhere? Is New York going to be good?
Then I think that you won't love New York.
Yeah. I still would really love to go to New York.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a place that you should go.
You have to go.
Feels like one of those.
Must-go places. I'm also reading other things. I'd like to see Longyearbyen Svalbard. It looks interesting. What is that?
Sounds Scandinavian.
Vault road sign about polar bears. Fascinating. I think if I had something in the Midwest, there is like, is it called City Park in St. Louis? That seems cool. It just seems like an adult playground. Seems really neat. What's the coolest place Tater's been to? Wow. Tater has lived in a few different states at this point. Because I don't know what his life was like before I got him in Boston, Massachusetts. But, spent his youth in Boston. Then a lot of time in Brooklyn. Then a bit of time in, like, the D.C. area. And then, Tater...
So far, he's like George Washington almost.
Yeah, he's a historic man, his campaign. And now he's retired in Hollywood, California.
Ah, perfection.
Yes.
Where the living is easy and the rent is cheap.
Oh, yeah. Is that actually what it is? I don't think so.
No, absolutely not.
Life is hard and rent is expensive, actually.
Well, the trope is always that the West Coast is soft and the East Coast is hard.
Tater definitely had a brief fling in Paris. Smoking little ciggies.
Ooh,
good yawn, little buddy. What is the most interesting place you've been to, Tater Tot? He's lived in a lot of different apartments, but I don't know if he has like been through the airport. He's been in a hotel, which is probably more than a lot of cats.
It's going to be a lot of like low to ground apartment viewing. Seeing birds out the window.
Yeah, he loves that.
Never overseas though. With Tater.
Not yet.
Or has he been?
Not that I know of. Not with me.
Singapore.
Ooh, that'd be fun. The point of living in Denver is being so close to the mountains and being outdoors. Yes. I totally get why people would love Denver, but I also think for visiting, I was like, meh. And I personally don't think I would enjoy living there. I think I would be bored there. But that's just me,
Yeah. If everyone was the same, then some of the cities would be so overcrowded that everyone would be dead. So it's good that there are outdoorsy people that want to live other places.
My first figure says, I really loved Italy. I went to Italy on a high school trip and also enjoyed it, but it was a high school trip, so I think it would be a much different experience for me now.
Right. I think Italy would be pretty cool. Whenever I think of places now, I just think what would be awesome to paint. So it's a lot of like, I want to go to Japan, but I want to take a train to rural Japan so I can paint the rice fields and like old houses and stuff. And I think the same for like Europe. I would love to just go out to the rolling hills and the mountains.
I think what's fun about Japan is they have the bullet trains. So if you're there for a few days, it's really easy to be like, we're going to be in Tokyo for 3 days and we're going to take the bullet train to like, we did like a city by Mount Fuji. So it was like a small town, you know, sort of, it almost felt like countryside.
Yeah.
And that was nice. Oopsie.
Yeah, a country's train infrastructure helps tremendously when making a decision on where to go. That's why I loved a lot of places in Europe so much. It was just like, oh, you can just take a train and just go across and not have to, you know, deal with a million planes or a really bad train infrastructure like certain countries that I live in and near.
What?
Nothing. Train lobby might be listening.
I wish the trains were better.
But it would be so beautiful. Yeah, if there was like a really robust train system in Canada and America, I would love it so much.
God, it would be awesome. If I could do like an actual train to places, that would be so sick.
Yes.
I much prefer taking a train. If it was like a fast bullet train, dude.
Yeah, and like set up well enough and like the infrastructure was strong enough that it was affordable as well.
Yes.
Because the thing in Canada is like there's a big monopoly on the train system. So not only is it just mediocre, it also costs $1 trillion to go anywhere. And it's like, I just want to take a train, man.
Yeah, let me take a train. Let me do something more environmentally friendly that's more pleasant for everyone involved.
Yes.
And then I get to go, I'm on a train!
Exactly.
Whee! Okay.
Oh god.
Who's in first? I'll kill you.
Oh, it's a little twist on that old comedy bit.
I don't know that one. Whee! Please make trains better. Look, we're trying.
We're trying so hard by complaining on a stream.
Yes. I wish also just public transit trains were better. As someone who lives in a city with really bad public transportation infrastructure, boy, does it suck shit. God,
I still daydream about the public transit in Vancouver, Canada. It's so good. It's so good because you get that ticket and you take the bus somewhere. You have a ticket that you can just take to the ferry and they're like, all right, hop on. You already paid. And so like a little bit of money gets you across like several different modes of transport across the whole city. And it feels so good.
It's like, I miss New York public transit quite a bit. It was so nice being able to take the subway and have it go everywhere you needed to go.
Yeah.
What it would cost. It was a great equalizer. It felt to me pretty safe. I don't know how it is post-COVID. Obviously, there's stuff that happened more recently, but damn. Best train is Grace Train. Well said. Fun little emote, Matt. Oh, City Museum is bananas. Yeah, that seems fun.
EANANAS.
Gwen Stefani's here. Everyone vote the Rainbow Road on the Moon.
I didn't,
Matt!
and you said it too slow. I'm sorry.
You picked
I saw this one. It looked new.
It was freaking random.
Well, I can't help it. Boop, 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 boop. Thanks for playing Mario Kart with us, everybody.
Yeah. Thank you for playing with me, Matt.
My pleasure. I need to get as much of this sort of human interaction as I can in before Zelda comes out and I disappear from public life for a long time.
Yes, smart. Makes sense.
I'll emerge from the cave with a big bushy beard and a Triforce tattoo.
Carpal tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Whistling Tom says, you don't have to believe me, but a bee flew in my room and caused a lot of problems in that last race. 1, very charming. 2, I believe you. Why would anyone make that up? That was a charming little comment.
Yeah, I only wish that I could have seen it.
Yeah. I think
That sounds
maybe I've
very funny.
told people about this. I'm going to tell them again. One time in Brooklyn, too, like a big fat honeybee what I assume was like a honeybee, came into my apartment. And it was like humongous. And then Tater Tot caught it and ate it. He chewed it up. It was the loudest, crunchiest bug he ever has eaten. And then immediately threw it up. Immediately, like no time to waste. Just instant throw up. And it felt like an omen. It really felt like a bad sign. And then COVID happened. All because Tater ate a bee.
I knew it.
Thank you for choosing this race, everyone. I hope we're having fun.
Sounds like you are.
Yes.
Whee!
When my wife was in the when I was in the process of moving to the U.S., my wife came down first and she had citizenship. Until I moved down, I took, the Greyhound from Toronto to Central Ohio every second weekend. I do not recommend taking the Greyhound. That sounds like hell. Especially from borders. No, buses are always the worst mode of transportation. Unless it's like a city bus or something. But like a bus, long distance buses, always a terrible, terrible time.
Yeah. You do them because you gotta, and then try not to think
again.
about them otherwise.
Yes. Yeah. I am a small, young woman, so people would always sit by me on the bus. And I was like, no! I hated it. I was always like a first to be sat next to. Do you relate to this, Matt?
Yes, of course. I relate to all of your small young woman stories. Yeah. Stop asking. Oh, thanks for passing me right at the end, Daily Bean. I really appreciate that.
It's nice to see you in last place, Matt. I gotta say,
Thank you.
It's refreshing. Feels good.
Ooga booga.
You're just doing it so you get a more dramatic comeback, you know?
Exactly. Everyone loves an underdog story.
Yeah. Hansberg says, I'm a 6-foot tall man who wears a lot of black. Nobody sat beside me unless they had to. Exactly! You have sit-alone privilege. Vinny always said that, because he would take the bus into work every day for Giant Bomb. He would, like, put his bag on his lap and try to seem small so people could sit next to him. Nobody ever did. And I'm like, I gotta put my bag on the seat next to me and try to, like, not look anyone in the eyes. People always wanted to sit by me.
Yeah. I just lay down, put a newspaper over my face. People tend to leave me alone.
Smart. This will be your last race. Well, thanks for racing. For your last race, you should let me win. Oh, not me. I'm reading in chat. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought chat said it to you threateningly, and I was like, whoa. This'll be your last race, pal.
All right. No worries. Sorry. Sorry, I streamed.
Gotta cut the stream off early. Goodbye, everyone.
I'm scared. Whee! Zilla.
Mushrooms.
Zilla.
These will help me.
I think Zilla is the Zillow Nintendo account. Do you have
Probably.
Zillow in Canada? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I use Zillow all the time.
Oh, I forget that you're constantly buying houses.
Well, I'm on the hunt.
Are you actually?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Not to give away too much about my personal life, but I keep my eyes peeled.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, everyone calm down and let me win. Thank you, Daily Bean. Shit. Shit. Oh, fuck. No.
Good, good, good.
My fellow birdo.
Oh, not my butt.
Whee! Yes, Matt's butt. Sponsored by Tushy.
Oh, come on. At least Abby got hit at the same time as me.
Rude, but true.
Come on. Oh, it's so wild in the pack. It's just so wild.
It's freaking chaos. Wow, it's fun to ride next to a dark blue Yoshi and have us look right in each other's eyes. That was thrilling.
Don't hurt me.
No promises. Okay, bomb. Owie, owie, owie.
Okay, bomb.
Whee! Ouch. God, it is chaos.
Yeah, it's a lot. Oh, God. Oh, butts.
Oh, it's the last freaking lap.
Don't hurt me.
Dang it.
Yes.
Dang it. Okay.
Oh, it does feel good when you have to work for it.
Oh, wow. Nice. Good work, Matt.
GG's indeed. Thanks for playing.
It wasn't
To
good with you.
Mario Brothers.
Yes, well said. GG. GG, everyone.
That was
Everyone can
intense.
choose whatever course they'd like to choose.
Unless Animal Crossing or Baby Park can come up,
Yes.
and then
Or I decide
Abby's-
I feel like playing this one and I tell everyone, vote for this!
yeah, Abby's spectral hand will reach down and move your selection over to one of those.
Precisely. I've been watching the Disney Imagineers documentary, and it's been fascinating. It's turning me into a Disney adult.
Uh-oh.
Daily Bean, was it you who got married at Disneyland? I think it was someone in my chat. But it's just the history of Disney is really fascinating.
It is definitely very fascinating.
Cool. Was it hard to get married at Disneyland? Or easy? I wonder if it's hard or easy. I, feel like
mean,
you
if
must
you
be so used to
sneak
it.
an officiant in.
Huh?
If you sneak an officiant in and get on one of the rides where they can't hear you.
Oh shit, I always forget that. And then dump somebody's ashes.
Yes.
They
2
haven't
birds with
talked
one
about
stone.
any of the ashes dumping or all the weird nefarious stuff they have to stop, I'm sure. It's generally pretty posy. They do talk about how like they all almost got laid off and stuff. It was fascinating.
That's an official doc, or is it like a?
It's on
YouTube
Disney
thing?
Plus, made by
Okay,
Disney.
I think I've seen that.
It's good.
Was it about making the
It's like
parks
a
and stuff?
six-part. Yeah, it's like a six-part documentary.
Yeah, I have seen that. Pretty cool stuff.
I agree. No, it's really fascinating.
Couldn't you just hit one of those?
It also was a thing where it made me feel fortunate to be someone who's worked in creative stuff, where they talk about like Walt Disney's brother after he died, who mostly handled like businessy shit, and then Walt Disney died, and then he was sort of able to make creative decisions in his brother's absence, and how much fun he had in like the last years of his career getting to like plan for Disney World and make all these creative choices.
Hell yeah. It's a lot of pressure, but I definitely understand the need for it. It really depresses me when I see like because I've watched a few different Disney documentaries about like the 9 Old Men, the original animators.
Yeah.
And it really depresses me how much they talk about just having a normal life where they're well taken care of and have a lot of money and like working in animation.
Like a normal
it's like
9 to 5, yeah, could support a family,
Yeah.
owned a house.
Like, yeah, they got they got a nice house, they got kids.
About to take
Yeah.
a COVID test. Be careful. I mean, good luck. Not be careful.
Well, you got to be a little careful if it's one of them swab ones. You got to really try not to hit your brain.
I'm grateful that I never had to do one of the original COVID swabs where they like shove it in the way back in your skull.
They
Seems
dig
like
for
an
treasure,
unpleasant
man.
sensation. I've had people shove so much shit up my nose, but
What?
well, because when I was at G4 and going to the office, they tested us like every time we went to the office.
Oh, yeah.
So I was getting tested like multiple times a week.
Ugh.
So stand there as, you know, a nice man who made small talk with me while swabbing my nostril.
It's just a Friday night to me. I'm very sick.
That's fine.
Thank you.
Be Glad says, someone I was internet acquaintances with would go to multiple Disney trips every year with her husband. Note, did not live in Florida or California, and I mostly just didn't understand how they could afford it. Yeah. I mean, I guess if that's where your extra money's going to, I also think some people just have high-paying jobs, and this is how they want to spend it. Which, hey,
Yep.
you can afford it. Doesn't hurt anybody else. Have fun, I say. But it is wild to me if you don't live near them. I also think for me personally, like, I enjoyed going to Disneyland, and the more I learn about it, the more I'm like, oh, it'd be cool to go back now with this new information, but if I'm blowing money on a vacation, I want to see something new, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting married at Disney was easy. They planned so much, and everything was all in one place. They had a photographer and DJ, even had makeup hair people to recommend. Wow, that's great.
Whoa.
That makes sense. Friends are also getting married there in February. Can I come?
I'm already in the area.
Yeah.
I promise I won't make a scene.
Yeah, I'll just wear white and yell, I object!
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a bunch of wine on the bride.
Ain't had a wedding planner. So I have never planned for a wedding, and that's not gonna happen anytime soon for me. But the idea of having a wedding planner for a wedding seems like clutch. I feel like everybody I know who has been able to have a wedding planner, it's so much better.
Yeah. That is also what I hear. Didn't have a lot to add to the conversation, but, you know. Oh, come on. Cars.
Ooh, I'm in the subway. This is fun.
You go in there?
Yeah. I don't think it's faster,
nuts.
but it's fun. This is Berlin, right?
Ooh,
I would
are we
love to
gonna
go to Berlin.
deal with the wall?
I hope so. Ah, Daily Bean!
I would love to go to Berlin too, just to see if the wall really has thwomps in it.
I feel like the people I know who have been to or lived in Berlin said it was just a really cool city.
Hmm.
Ah. Okay. Nothing bananas.
Oh, don't hurt me.
Whee! Wow, I think it's only 3 of us? Where'd everybody go?
Oh no. Did they?
Alright, well,
hate
Daily
us?
Bean, you and me v Matt. Kill him.
What? Don't care for this solidarity.
Daily Bean, I won't hit you with my speaker so we can both get Matt. I expect you to do the same when it comes to your items. Yes, good blue shell.
Oh.
Fun to see a blue character riding a blue thing throw a blue shell, I gotta say. Just nice synergy. I'm sorry, Daily Bean, that was an accident!
Wow, the betrayal.
Oh, shit. Whee! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I also, as a single adult who pays for things, how do people send like a family of 4 to Disney World and not go broke? Like,
Right?
how? That's what I
I feel like a lot of the families I knew growing up, they would save for like 5 years to go to Disney. And you would have to kind of do that around here because it's so far to get to Florida.
Yeah.
And God help you if you're going all the way to California.
Damn.
But they would save up for a really, really long time. And it would be a huge deal. Which is really rough to think about because I think back to when I was a little kid, and through no fault of my own, I was a little kid going through little kid stuff. Sometimes I would be shitty on a family trip.
Sure.
And I just think about if I, as an adult, had saved up for 5 goddamn years, and my kid was like, nah, I don't like this or that, I just want to sit in the car, and it's like, no.
Yeah. Kids are
Really,
terrible.
it's really rough to think about.
When we went to Disney World, I got a stomach bug and was throwing up one day and then had terrible diarrhea the next.
Oof.
Yep, I missed Epcot.
No.
I think
That's where they have all the international dishes.
But, yeah.
Epcot is short for Epic Cottage, right?
That's precisely it. It's just one big cottage that has a bunch of different... It's like a big food court, basically.
Damn, that's my dream.
Daily Bean says, I have heard moms yelling at their kids on Main Street. I did not spend $5,000 on this vacation for you to cry. Damn.
That sucks. That sucks for a person to say.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Sucks fun.
Kids do not understand that. You
No.
can't put that on them.
I understand your frustration. That does suck, but also that's not going to get your kid to stop crying.
I empathize with that, but like also no way, man.
I think it stinks when vacations become stressful. Like, I think if your
Yeah.
vacations are becoming super stressful, you got to re-examine how you vacation. Because the whole point of a vacation is to de-stressify, you know?
Yeah, totally. I couldn't agree
What?
more.
Oh. Phew!
Sorry.
Okay, Dimmy, you gotta say why your squid kid is a Yoshi. Do they lay eggs?
They do.
Oh shit.
Wait, do they?
Is that the
No,
Italian
does squid give
flag?
birth alive young?
What is it? I feel like squids must lay eggs. They are mammals.
That's a question for the chat. Look it up, please.
Yeah, let us know. What's the deal with squids?
You're at work, bypass the firewall and ask it why squids lay eggs. Squids do lay eggs, apparently. Okay.
Okay. Buda's Italy.
Well.
Cool. Buongiorno. Can't you speak Italian?
Viva Italia.
How do you say, why are you Yoshi in Italian?
Ooh, anything I do here will be a painful stereotype voice, so I don't know.
Okay. Okay. They lay them in
Wiggler.
clusters. Fish or frogs?
Oh, I fell asleep the other night, as I am wont to do at nighttime,
Classic.
watching YouTube on my little iPad in bed. And I woke up in the middle of the night. You know, autoplay does its thing. The algorithm provides.
Autoplay, do your thing.
Woke up in the middle of this video talking about how spiders reproduce. And they were talking about like the egg sac inside the spider abdomen. And I was like, I don't want to wake up to this.
Yeah, that's hell.
I very quickly reached over and just pulled the iPad down. I didn't turn it off. I just pulled it down onto the bed.
Stop, please.
Yeah, so I wouldn't see it anymore.
Yeah. Wow, look at this full group. That's exciting.
Hey, welcome in.
Ooh. Salut. One time, it was like, I went to a New Year's party and I came home drunk because it was a New Year's party. And then I, for some reason put on that terrible true crime documentary series on Netflix, like the cat killer one. Like Don't Fuck with Cats, I think it was called.
Oh, yeah.
And then I woke up like 3 episodes into that one auto playing, and it was like upsetting and so disorienting. And I was like, this sucks. And I was like, you know, not really drunk anymore. It was just like, what the fuck is going on? Anyway.
Yeah.
I remember
It's
that
a very,
vividly.
the second you wake up is a very vulnerable time for your brain. That's why I never look at like social media as soon as I wake up, because I know it'll send me into a spiral.
Oh.
So it's just like, you gotta be careful with that stuff. It'll ruin your day or night.
Today, I woke up and got coffee, and I have my Nespresso machine, and I needed to fill up the water thing. So I pulled out my carton of milk and started pouring milk into it, which was...
Milk!
Shut up! Which was unpleasant. It was one of those like, yeah, coffee brain as, yep, you know?
I do. I really do.
Don't clip me saying milk wrong. How dare you?
Remember
How do I
when you said
ban
yolk?
mods? Shut up! Oh my god.
Look at all these folks coming out.
It is wild that we speak, like, I have so much practice talking. Like, me especially, too. It's literally like my job half the time, right? But anyway, I think it's kind of wild that we can fuck up our words in that weird way. Like, what causes that?
It is strange and unfortunate. I think we talk stream of consciousness a lot of time, especially in this profession.
Sure.
That sometimes your brain is just putting things together and not thinking exactly about the structure of it.
Or like you start to say, you're like thinking about one thing as you say another, too.
Yes, a lot of that.
Yeah.
For sure.
What's also interesting to me is I don't, like, I know what I'm saying, and I, you know, like to think that I think through before what I say. Sometimes, clearly, I don't. But learning another language and seeing people just speak effortlessly is fascinating to watch. Of like, oh, you don't necessarily like, because with grammar, I know what I want to say, but I'm not thinking about the grammar of like, okay, I need to start with this structure to get to the end of this sentence. I just have to start speaking and know how it's going to end. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta like maintain a certain flow state.
Yeah.
Wow, there's people from all over the globe.
I
in
know.
here.
I don't know what's going on. We got all these international stuff. It's fun.
Is one of those Mexico? I'm not good with flags, but I love to learn about new ones.
Yeah. Same. Matt, if you could design a flag, which country would you want to design for? And also, Glad says, another Twitch sub I used to have, I subbed to used to have a sound alert where he said, mods, disable clips. That was a real fun one to play after he said stuff that is bad out of context. That is funny.
That is very good. If I could design a flag, I would probably just do the Canadian flag, but replace the maple leaf with like a weed leaf.
No one has ever thought to do that before.
And then I would sell it on t-shirts on the street corner.
Great. Isn't it easier to learn a language when you're younger because you're a blank slate and you have no other references or context? I could see that. I'm not sure exactly why it's easier when you're younger, but I know it is easier when you're younger.
Your neural pathways are also still developing, and they're not as like either set in stone or decaying as you are after a certain point. Yeah, I wish I had picked up languages at an earlier level.
I will say, you can learn them at any age, though. I never thought I
sure
could.
can.
I can read French. I understand it pretty comfortably, all things considered. Need to get back to practicing every day, but just saying. Neuroplasticity. Cool.
Well, it's so nice seeing another Canadian here.
I disagree. Oh, that was fun for me. Chase, what do you think about your flag but with the weed leaf instead of the maple leaf? Sound off in chat.
Pretty cool,
oh,
huh?
Shit. Chase, how dare you? Ouch. God, that's need to chill out.
Oh, man. I've adopted some of the strats I've seen online, and they're actually working.
What strats have you seen?
I caught a video that was like 10 ways to avoid a blue shell. And like you have to take a bit of a hit on some of them, but like running into obstacles or just driving off the course is less of a time waste.
That makes sense.
Than getting hit by the blue shell.
I do feel like I'm always very happy when someone hits me with a red shell immediately before a blue shell comes. So I'm like, bye, bitch.
Exactly.
Nice.
Those iframes.
Hello, Kitsune Rogue. Is that how you say your username?
Sounds right to me.
I love the two, I think they're called chuckers, trapped underneath the stairs. I would show you.
No, I never noticed that.
I didn't last. I almost did last. Pedal to the metal!
Mario Kart. Oofa doofa.
Watch banana placement right behind a coin. That is good. Well, shall we do a few more? Say 3 more?
Yeah. 3 more sounds good. One for each piece of the Triforce. Tears of the Kingdom, available this Friday.
Woo! I'm gonna talk crystals now. I'm in LA, which means it's only a matter of time before you get into crystals. And I did have a friend gift me a crystal that should be helpful for money.
Ooh.
This is my money crystal, and I will return it. Well, I'm borrowing it, but I'm gonna return it once I'm rich. So probably pretty soon.
Is there a thumb drive with Bitcoin inside that crystal?
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Anyway, I want to know if people in chat like crystals. I think it's not real, but I think it's fun to believe it's real. And I think that if it's just about being intentional. Same way that manifesting is just, you know, thinking proactively about what you want and then taking steps to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
They look cool,
I
but
couldn't
they're
agree
rocks.
More.
I think rocks are cool. That's what makes them fun.
Rocks
I also
are very cool.
The fun of crystals is it feels like, yeah, I'm gonna get rich because of this crystal, but also it looks nice on my desk. You know?
Sure. Sometimes I worry about sort of the totemic nature of getting a thing and then having, you know, your luck or whatever you see it as work out and then being like, this is why.
Yeah.
And then you get real superstitious and weird about it.
Oh, sure. I don't think I'll do that, hopefully.
So a lot of people do.
Well, I am a little freak, so we'll see. Maybe.
Buddy, you don't gotta tell me.
No.
I've seen your cat. Don't hurt me. Beautiful song.
Thank you so much, Matt. How come you never sing little songs while we race?
Well, I do. I just mute myself.
Oh. Has my audio been better since you left and came back?
It was bad at first, and then it worked itself out, so...
Great! Problem
Who the hell
solved!
knows? Tater was done downloading whatever he was downloading in the other room.
Pornos.
Probably pornos.
I think calling porn porno is the funniest thing you could call it.
Oh, yeah. We can all agree. Beans.
Really Subsumed asks, what if you sold the crystal and it's actually worth millions? I love the idea of someone doing something nice and being like, I'm letting you borrow this thing, and me be like, I'm selling it, bitch.
Time to check eBay.
Yeah. Pornographic films is fun. Pornographic magazines. Awesome. I think
thing is,
porno...
like-
Oh, sorry, Matt.
Oh, sorry. I think we're both about to launch into our porno chunk. Well, I think porn is a very broad category of thing
Yeah.
that has certain, like, many different nuanced understandings, but pornos is one thing, and it's something that a guy with a mustache watches in
Yes.
the 1970s.
I think the fun of pornos is it both makes it dirtier and also sillier. You know?
Yes.
You
It
take
brings
it less
levity.
seriously. Well, two more. Counting down.
Dang more. Here we
Two
go.
more, two more. Oh, repetitive question. How do I go about start learning French? Oh, yeah. Nightbot's telling you. Ooh, Christmas one.
Oh.
It's wild that there used to be theaters that people could sit together and watch pornos in. I agree, and what's more wild is that it was bad when they jerked off. Like, I get, consent, all that stuff, but, like, also to a certain point, you're going there to be horny.
Yeah. It's not like... It's so
Congrats on the
confusing.
negative tests, Hunter, by the way.
Oh, that is good. Because it's like, do the cops go into the porno theater and they're like, when did they build this?
I think
What
it
is
really
this
is
doing
just
here?
for Paul Rubens, who it's like, hey, we just can get ya, so we're gonna get ya. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. Make an example out of you.
Am I the only American racing right now? God. Feels weird. Once found a person on Yelp who reviews porno theaters. They took them very seriously. Well, someone's gotta. I really respect someone who normalizes the thing they're into. Assuming
Yeah.
it's not predatory or bad in some way. Like, I
Find your
think that
niche.
rules. To be like, yeah, I am a proud consumer of porno theaters, and I can tell you where the best one is in the state of Chicago, which is the city. Shut up.
It is incredible to think about somebody reviewing the theaters themselves and not the pornos inside. Just being like pretty good popcorn, like nice vibe.
Tissues
in the
were a little
lobby.
rough, but I made do.
Yeah, they had that weird brown crepe paper instead of tissues, and it really hurt.
What a gross stream you're having today.
Yeah, I said nothing about the porno films.
No, porno films are
They
tasty.
go in the off hours in between showings. Ugh. Ugh.
Whee! Ah, my body.
What is everyone in chat's favorite innocent thing to talk about?
Yes. Puppies, kittens.
Ooh, I saw some really good puppy videos today.
Really? Tell me more.
It was just a 20-minute compilation of like, here's some cute puppies frolicking
20
and stuff.
minutes?
Yeah, well, they had taken various other videos from the internet and sort of compiled them together into a best-of compilation. And it was very fun to watch.
Those sound fun to watch.
Puppies are so cute,
Birds.
especially those little ones that are like tiny little potatoes just waddling around.
Yeah, they are good. Matt, you get a
Smushy
pomegranate
faces.
yet? I mean, Pomeranian.
I would call them a
That's
pomegranate.
such a cute name for them. They're pomegranate.
really
You can call them
cute.
Pom.
Pom-pom. No, not yet, but I would absolutely love to once I get a home of me own.
Yeah! Oh, that'd be so cute, Matt. You could send a million pictures.
Yes, I would be very annoying.
Yeah, good. That's the best thing about when your friends get pets.
Yeah, I would rise up to the level of everyone else in our friend group, I guess is what I'm saying.
Ooh, space is cool. Very into space. Oops.
Some real good Mario Karters out here today.
I agree.
No!
Oh, I got first! Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah!
Krauser's. That was a real reversal of fortune.
Yeah, palate cleanser, I agree. Just a bunch of cat stuff. Last race.
Last race, let's
Ooh,
do
we
it.
have some
We got some
good
new folks.
Me's, though. Wow, these are fun. I can't tell
Well-
if people are in our chat or if they are random people who just found the tournament. Either way, I'm into
Sometimes
it.
it feels like people are just finding it, which is also very fun to think about.
But if they aren't being
So
wishy.
next time you start a tournament,
Mhm.
you try to put in like I'm also streaming here.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. But it might seem
People
like
are searching anyway.
advertising.
Oh, do they frown on that? They probably do.
I don't know. I'm just like, do I want these randos from Italy coming to my chat?
I would. They're very charming.
Ooh!
Germany and the Netherlands.
Hey, Ba?
Love to see it.
No, the other. It's like the French flag, but sideways. What country is that?
I wish I could tell you.
It's like low Pays Bas?
Doing coconut mall again?
I said random, but I love Coconut Mall, so I'm happy for it.
It's a good course. It's a good course. One last ride.
Chariot cart, it's way to go. I love this chariot cart. I feel like royalty. The Netherlands is the side which is France. Thank you. That makes sense. Netherlands. Pays-Bas. Cool. Oh, die.
No, I mean someday.
It's fun to think about. Not fun, but interesting to think about.
Yeah. Oof, man, we got our work cut out for us on this one.
Ow, ow, ow. Matt, we have to win, and by we I mean me.
All right, fine.
Sorry, Netherlander. What do you call someone from the Netherlands?
Ooh. I don't know.
Okay.
Netherlander, I guess, would. I mean, it sounds reasonable.
Nederlander. Neder.
Hardly know her.
Oh, why is that
I'm
joke so
shocked that that
funny?
got a laugh from you.
Just it surprised me, you know?
Yeah, that's comedy, huh?
Yeah, truly. Dutch. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Nederlander. It's fun without the TH. Ah, don't hit me with a
no.
freaking shell.
Ooga booga. Well,
Okay, well, final race. Didn't get first, but I'll take what I can get. Let's see who else is streaming.
yeah.
As usual, Matt, thank you for playing. Do you have anything you would like to...
All I know is that Zelda's coming out on Friday, and goodbye to everyone at that point. Thanks for having me on, Abby. It was so fun.
Thank you. I am going to raid Rocky No Hands. I will see y'all over there. Thank you for gaming. Thank you for having fun. And thank you for being a supporter of my channel in whatever way you can. I appreciate it, and I'll see you later. Goodbye!
Bye.